What is happening, everybody? New look, not quite the new year. So, turns out I'm like actually blind. So, I've been struggling with my vision for some time. Not that you guys care or this is relevant, but I do. Oh, yeah. Pete says to show them off a little bit. It's literally a whole new world. So, fish watch out in 2025. So, this is our weekly shop update. We're back. Stoked to connect with all of you guys. This one is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do is kind of recap the year. For those of you that don't tune in every week, for those of you that tune in intermittently, hopefully you're going to tune into this one because we got a lot to go over. We have a lot to celebrate. So the first thing I want to touch on is, despite my rant that many of you guys saw several months ago, we love what we do, and we will continue to do it day in, day out because of you. There will be challenges. Owning and operating a fly shop for Pete and I is very, very challenging. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, but we do it every single day. We wake up, we stay here late, we do videos like this because hopefully it connects with at least one of you guys. So, 2024, what did Spawn do? I got a huge list here. We're going to touch on some high-level ones. The first one I want to highlight is the Unreal Dub. This is our first fully synthetic dub. The Spawn Semi-Seal has grown tremendously. We might change that name coming up soon. We want to just really incorporate the idea that Spawn Fly Fish can produce a high-quality dubbing that has a huge range of versatility. So Pete created some Unreal blends for that Unreal Dub. That's an awesome highlight for 2024. The other thing we want to highlight in terms of dubbing is this was our first full year of having our dubbing distributed by Hairline. For those of you who don't know quite what that means that our dubbing that we produce right here in Ilwaco was in hundreds of fly shops across the country. And it's so, so cool to see it, to hear about it. We get pictures from customers that are like, this is so cool, it's in our local shop, and the list goes on. Really, really cool. Not only was our Spawn dubbing distributed by Hairline, but this year we also added our Spawn Polywog Tails. And I've talked about this product for a long time. I've even claimed that it's probably the most underrated product in all of fly tying in terms of usability. And it got picked up by distribution and is now, it feels like it's starting to catch some steam. Flyfish Food did a video on it recently. Hopefully we'll see some more of that sort of trajectory, because a lot of times in fly tying, we have this sort of stagnation of a product and then something happens where it takes off. And that might be the product in 2025. But we got a lot of cool stuff coming. The other thing that we want to highlight, this was our first full year of having Spawn feathers. So our Spawn Super Select feather line, this was our first full year. All of this stuff seems like we've been doing it for a very long time. All of this happened in 2024. The other thing, we really jumped on the scene with our Spawn Super Beads. It wasn't in 2024. This has been years. But these beads now are becoming an industry standard. Other companies are building beads like this, and we're always one step ahead. The Fathom bead also launched in 2024. This is a fun product. We will continue to do this. We'll continue to innovate. 2025, the focus for us, at least internally, is going to be on Spawn. We want to, and you guys have sort of pushed us for a call or a call to action. Keep creating, demanding that we do more, you see more, you feel more. So we are going to get back to what has made us very successful in the past, and we can't wait. But the super beads, they took off. Where's Pete at? You want to give him a little sneak of some colors? We're increasing the color options. Pete just signed off on these color options. We got a few more coming. This is going to be a 2025 product, but we've been listening. We constantly, oh, there we go. Look at these. Never before seen. Fuchsia, olive, blue, purple. Oh, slow down. Chartreuse green. So we're going to have more and more of these sort of expansions into our Spawn. All right, we're back. Camera died. Pretty classic if you know me. But what I was saying is all of this is made possible through your support. So new colors, new products, continued innovation. We are privileged to be able to do that day in, day out. And trust me, we know it. The other thing that we want to touch on in 2024 is we brought on some new partners. Grundens is a prime example of that. We leaned into Old Town Kayaks. We brought on Pro Sport Fisher. But we also strengthened our relationship with other companies. So in 2024, with the ups and downs that came in this industry, I feel like we as a fly shop now truly understand who our partners are long term, which is super valuable. Not to say that we didn't really know that, but it really came to light in 2024 because of the ups and downs. During the previous 3 years, it was a constant up, if we're being honest. But when there was some challenges, we figured out who our true partners are, and we are beyond excited about the future and what that means to go hand in hand with that together. The other thing we want to touch on is we got tons of new viewers this year. Our YouTube, Pete has been grinding day in, day out to produce all of this content on YouTube, from tying tutorials, on the water, shop updates, and we got a ton of new viewers. And we want to thank each and every one of you guys for being a part of this in 2024. And we also want to make sure that we shed a lot of light on those that have been here and those that are continuing to follow this journey, because it is an absolute blast. It's been a wild ride. 7 years. I can't believe it. I mean, it is flown by. And again, every day we are privileged to be able to continue to operate a fly shop here in Washington State. So for everybody across the world, we try to make ourselves super available. So that does it for some high-level highlights. The other thing that we want to touch on, since during these shop updates, we kind of go products, report, fishing report, dates. So we'll stick to the same theme, even though this one's already a little bit different or a lot different. Fishing in 2024. We really worked on expanding our knowledge in 2024. We fished a lot of new rivers, a lot of rivers that we'd never fished before. And we really challenged ourselves, and we want to challenge you to get out and do the same thing. We hear it a lot that certain rivers are crowded, certain places are overexposed, but there is still so much water out there and so many places to explore where you will find your solidarity, and it'll be a ton of fun. And not only that, you'll find a ton of success. Pete and I found holes full of cutthroat that we never even really thought were possible to have that many fish stacked up in one section of river to catch time after time. So that is my challenge to you. We did it in 2024. We're going to continue to do it in 2025. So get out there and explore some new water. As for dates, no dates on the horizon. It is end of the year. We just want to continue to thank you guys for another year of support. Get out there and fish. End the year on a high note. The weather's pretty brutal, but we might be able to sneak in one last trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for an amazing, amazing year. 2024 was a blast. Had its ups and downs, but we are ready to rock and roll with a bright future in 2025. Thanks to you guys.